Hey everybody, this is Pat Hamlin, and yes, I've been away for a while. I've been going through some things and trying to get some things worked out, and I'm actually still in the midst of it, but I didn't want that to stop me from popping in and saying hello, and hope everybody's been doing fine. I tell you can be cruising along one day thinking everything is fine, and then you get to like a yield sign, or you get to some stopped traffic and you think everything's going to be going in a few minutes, and you find out no, you're going to be here for a while. Well, that's kind of what I'm going through, and I just want to share with everybody that just like a lot of people are experiencing this right now, I've been fighting my mortgage company, trying to get them to modify my mortgage loan. Now, I've been living in my house for 6 years, and just a little background story. Living in my house for 6 years. When I bought the house, I was working in the banking and mortgage industry. I had been a loan officer for about 6 or 7 years, and I had made a job change to work for a builder. I was their closing coordinator, and after 4 months, they recruited me. I mean, they heavily recruited me off of the job that I was working at RBC Mortgage, and this would have been a great opportunity for me because it was only 3 miles from my house, no commuting, lots of opportunity for growth, and I was very excited about the job. And after 4 months of working there, I got laid off. Now, that really knocked me for a loop because I had never been laid off before, and I really didn't have any other plans other than moving forward with that job. So right away, my income was gone. I was on unemployment, and I thought someone with my skills would be right back to work. Well, haha, funny. No, I was not right back to work. I was 2 months, then 3 months, then 4 months, then 5 months. I'm serious. It's just looking for work, not finding work, and not wanting to go back into a position where I was going to be earning commission, because by this point things were falling behind and I wanted some sure money that I could bank on. So I decided to completely change professions. It just came to me one day. I said, you know what? I'm going to learn how to drive some trucks because I don't know anybody that's laying off any truck drivers. So I went to school and I got my commercial driver's license. I started driving trucks and realized shortly after that I just really don't have the, as they say, the constitution for being out there on the road. I did it for 2 years though, because I did what I had to do, and I wouldn't change that for anything in the world. I learned some things that I never thought I would learn, and sometimes it was scary, sometimes it was a lot of fun, but all in all, I knew that that's not the direction I wanted to go in. I really do love the experience that I got though, because I believe I can, translate that to some other things if I decide to, and I will keep my license current because you never know. I mean, if I got to get back out on that road, I'll do it. But I was lucky enough to be able to transfer to another department with the same company. So fast forward, with all that time off, things falling behind, including my mortgage. Back then, I think they hadn't come up with all the legislation about the mortgage programs and stuff like that, so it was just a bare knuckle fight then. But I got excited because I started hearing about the Obama plan and about all this stuff and everything. But unfortunately, none of it applies to me. So this video is to kind of throw out some information that I've learned over this year odyssey that I've been embarking on, and I'm still going through. It appears that no matter what programs are in place, no matter what the banks say, no matter what the commercials tell you, no matter what the websites tell you, it is up to the investor, whoever owns your loan. Now, the banking institution that you pay your mortgage to, or the mortgage company that you pay your mortgage to, may not own your loan. So let's say, for instance, you have a mortgage and you pay Bank of America. Well, Bank of America might only be your servicer. They might not be who actually owns that loan. Some cases they do have certain delegations to make changes to your loan. Sometimes they don't. Well, I ended up being the most fortunate person in the world. I'm the luckiest person in the world because I happen to have an investor who has given my lender no delegations whatsoever. So they have no power to make any changes to my loan, no matter what my situation is, no matter how good my hardship letter is, no matter. I went to the NACA Save the Dream event. I was there for 41 hours. That is not a joke. I was there for 41 hours. I got there at 6 a.m. on Saturday morning, and I didn't leave until after midnight on Sunday night. Okay? I was there for 41 hours. And when I sat in front, and they were making all kinds of promises. They were saying, we're performing miracles here. We've got the lenders here. We've got the investors here. We've got all kinds of people here ready to get a solution. Just make sure you have your pay stubs and your, bank statements. And I had everything. And everybody I talked to along the way is encouraging me. And I'm hearing people get up and do their testimonials about, what happened for them. And when I got in front of my lender, I was told the same thing I had been told for the last year. Your investor will not allow any kind of modification. So basically, if the investor just decides, it doesn't matter if they receive money from the government to help homeowners, if they decide they don't want to do it, they won't do it. I have called my congressman's office. Someone there is working on it. I don't know what the outcome will be, but at least I have the satisfaction of knowing that they are inquiring on my behalf. They will do that. But as far as this goes, it looks like there is a date for hanging. That's what I call it. That's the date that my house is supposed to be scheduled to go up for auction on the courthouse steps, July 6th. So that's what I've been going through, and it's been very taxing on me, and I've sort of let everything else go by the wayside. And I guess today I woke up and I decided, just because I'm going through this doesn't mean I'm not supposed to still press on and move forward. And some of the ideas that I have that could possibly, get things turned around for me, whether it's before July 6th or after. If it happens or if it doesn't, I still need to concentrate on my future, because my future, I thought it was, but I guess it's not really tied to this house that I live in. So this is part one of my series of what I'm going to be putting out. It'll be a variety of things, but the series that I'm going to be doing videos about basically is going to be providing information on this subject and some other things too. So again, it's nice to be back in front of you again, and I hope everybody's been doing well. But I tell you, sometimes when life knocks you down, it takes you a minute to get up. So I'm just getting up today. Okay? I'll talk to you guys soon.